Hey, has a streamer ever been early to a stream? Cause I am. Hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna be shiny hunting. I got a counter. How long has it been since I did one of those? We're gonna go right into it here. Let me pull up YouTube chat, and I still have to ping cord. So if you're watching this as a video after the fact, just skip like 3 minutes ahead. I'm sure I'll be playing the game by then. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic evening. If you're here like right now, thank you. Froma, thank you. What's going on? I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Where do I want to do? Hopefully this is all correct. I think we're good though. All right, I got the whole thing set up so we can check. It's nighttime is when it needs to be. Didn't set that up, but we're good after this. We're gonna do some Staryu checks. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. I think it's gonna be good. Everything should be working pretty well here. Let me make sure I got stuff up. Why full odds? No fear. Why not full odds? Do you want to know why full odds? Okay, imagine this is a regular reset hunt. The counter below, I don't even think 102 is accurate. That's probably a low ball. Low ball. I probably done way more resets. But watch this. Watch that number go up every time I do this. These all count as checks, right? You're probably like, well, then you're really doing this like this fast? Yeah. We're collecting data. We want to know how many checks we're getting. Now, do we already have the Staryu? Probably. Who knows? We've only done like 7 checks, though. Other things can shine, too. So we're getting more than just, like, the amount of checks you see on screen, technically. But this is only for Alpha Staryu, so... we might get something else, who knows? But I've gotten tons of shinies full odds in this game, so... even if I don't get an Alpha... I'm working on my live decks again, technically. I want to do like a timer ball live decks. So lots of shinies. I'm looking for them, which is fantastic. So this Alpha in particular is super easy. It's probably one of the easiest ones you can reset for. I don't even know if the counter's counting all of the checks. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm doing this so fast. Oh my God, is that the jumboest of Josh's? Well, come on in. I hope you're doing well. Now we accidentally entered. That's okay. It's not shiny yet. Is anything else shiny though? No. I want a Magikarp to shine. That'd be fantastic. With the sunglasses, this might be hard. But I'm not taking these off. We're going back. What we do here, guys, is go back. So, yeah, just imagine this is like a... we're going to be doing this. We're probably going to be doing this for the whole stream, if I had to guess. But we get a good amount of checks in. And it's way faster than looking. Like, we could look every time, but that would take a second. You're going for a shiny Dratini. Nice. I also should probably be doing this with, like, a, you know what? If you use macros of any kind to shiny hunt, are you really even shiny hunting? At that point, you might as well be just rolling the dice, you know? There's got to be something that separates regular people from shiny hunters, you know? And I think it's doing the buttons. I think clever stuff like the, I do love the hairband trick and stuff like that, though. Don't get me wrong. But if you, the moment you're introducing software into it, I'm like, that ain't it. Did you really do anything? You just sat there. Like, come on. Good luck on your shiny Dratini. I'm a real gamer, Josh. I want that to be known. I want that on my headstone. AM Clockwork. He's a real gamer. But do the bands make her dance? I'm not sure, Queen V. Do bands dance? Hopefully my bands will make you dance. In a consensual, non-sexual way. Don't know how much more clear I could make that. You're watching and lurking at work? Nice. Very cool. You'll dance for some bands? Josh will dance for some bands. That's fair. Especially bands. I'm dancing for bands. I'm hitting the whip and nay. Hell yeah. Both of them? Can you do both at the same time? Oh my gosh, is it Rave, baby? Big Staryu. That one's not shiny still. That baby's over there hitting it.
Archie just wanted to say a quick hi.
Gangnam Style's coming back.
Archie just wanted to say hi real quick too.
Is there a lot going on right now?
Followers.
You're like, what do I look like? What do I look at? Bud, I couldn't tell you. There's so much happening right now for your little brain. There's no way. So you're probably just looking at me because I'm not bouncing around like the screens are. With the lights bouncing around, that's for sure. The microphone. What do you want to say, bud? He doesn't know it's a microphone. You talk into it like this. Can you do that? He's just looking at me. He's like, there's way too much going on right now. Baby and Stewart.
What are you doing? Are you shiny hunting?
It's gosh darn Quinn Vib. Yes. It's pretty easy, actually. You can't even fail the shinies.
Well, he's wishing you good luck.
I can tell. Well, thank you, bud.
Hi, guys.
We're looking for shiny star.
Do we look alike? Do you mean baby look alike?
I got the Mega Stone for Starmie today,
this
so
baby looks like him, huh?
that's okay.
Okay, anyways,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Real quick. And good luck finding the streams. I mean, finding the streams, the shinies.
The shinies.
Good luck finding the stream.
Good luck finding anything.
And we're gonna go rave in the living room.
Have fun raving. Big fish.
Looks slay like mom. Okay.
Okay, relax. Big fish.
He's very sleepy.
You see Big Fish, bud? Wow, Big Fish is shooting lasers out of its face. Watch out, bud. Love you guys.
Is there a cat in here?
Probably.
Also, we have these.
Leave the door ajar, I guess. I know they've been over there.
I'm pretty sure the Walmart ones come with screws.
They probably do.
Walmart's better than IKEA.
Hey, you said it. I would change my opinion for some bands. I said they'd make me dance. I'll dance all right. You give me enough of them. Looks slay like mom. Fair. Anyway, we're supposed to be resetting. This game is so cool. Has anyone else been playing this game? I actually think it's a ton of fun. I know you're like, this doesn't look fun. I'm rolling slots right now. You don't get it. I feel like if you have like a gambling addiction, you might as well be doing it on Pokemon. Oh, man. Razzie, what's going on? Bean, are you trapped in here? Do you want to go out, or are you fine chilling in here? One of the cats is in here, and I don't know if she wants to be here or not. Do you want to be here? I can let you out if you want, but you seem pretty chilled, and right now I'm not going to lie. I know, it's not late at night, OND. Welcome on in. I'm probably going to hit the hay pretty early tonight, though. Oh, wait, was that an alpha? Okay. Staryus, man, they be tripping me up. What's going on? Welcome on in. My audio mixer. Am I mixing audio right now? Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me and stuff. What did the hay ever do to you? I don't know. I don't know what the Nene did either, but I want everybody to watch me do it. I think it was Carly Rae Jepsen that said, hey now, this is what, fill in that blank. Fill in that blank. So yeah, I can get these checks going pretty fast, but if you think about it, from the wall over here, everything spawns at like 50 meters, we'll say, so we'll like put a pin like here, right? That's 92 meters away. But anything like in this radius, I think spawns. Yeah. So everything up to like the bridge over here pretty much spawns when you reset from the wall. And the zone, look, the zone is a myth. All right, Holotech, it don't do nothing. Going through this wall here is literally an animation. I mean, it might help like load Pokemon in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I don't make games, but I notice a couple things about it. So if you need that knowledge, take it as you will. So ignore the holotech walls. They're not important. You just every time you see a loading screen, new Pokemon. So every time you see that number tick up down there, new Pokemon.
Ooh-wee. Thanks for being a member.
Oh, it's
Ooh-wee.
just 6 shades. Thank you. I am looking fly. Like a fill in that blank. There's no word, by the way, but I love Scrabble. All right, Bean. You look bored. Are you chilling in here? Or do you want me to open the door? Yeah, I'll open the door. If that's what you want. All right. Missing out. Room's pretty fun. We had a dancing baby in here earlier. Like a G6. That's right, Josh. Josh gets it. Josh gets it. Thank you for 5 months, Jess. Hope you're doing well. I love that this game is slick. The more I play this game, the more I'm like, I did spend good money on this. I don't know why. Delightful seeing you a ton today, yeah. I hope you're doing well. This number's going up, just so you know. It's goated. It's fantastic, Josh. We hadn't seen you in forever, or at least I hadn't seen you in forever. And every time you enter, man, it's like you light up the whole room. And I I appreciate that about you, so. It was good seeing you today. And if we don't see you again for like 3 months, I hope you have a fantastic 3 months. My eyeballs are not happy, but otherwise good. You missed the dancing baby. He was just here. He's dancing. Nothing yet. Nothing yet, but we still are getting like, that's like 7 or 8 Pokemon. Every time that number goes up, 8, 16. What comes after 16, guys? 24. Let's do multiplication tables. Hit me with 8 times 4, 32. Come on, guys. 8 times 5 is 40. So 8 plus, or 8 times 6, that's easy. That's 48. This is just counting. Shawnee, I hope you're doing well. For 3 months again soon, that's fair. Hey, and like I said, I hope you spend the best 3 months. Take care of yourself. I want to see you in 3 months, though, is what I'm saying. No, thanks are fair. I sound like a robot? That's fair. Hopefully you can get that fixed. We love maths. I gotta review those. Or they probably changed it. They probably changed math. Guys, I know they're gonna do it. I also never went to the school system, so heck if I know what it looks like nowadays. I hear school is scary sometimes, so. But who knows? Kids are crazy. I was crazy as a kid. Alright, well, there's not much out here. Roll it up. Paper explosions at your desk? You should probably get that taken care of. I'd get that looked at if I were you. By the way, the counter also goes up. It's basically the auto counter we all know and love. I took a snapshot of the Pokemon in the zone. So I guess it captures that really well, so. There you go. It's on the screen just long enough for it to pick it up. Because I have to select yes twice. I think even if I sped through that even faster, it wouldn't matter too much. This wasn't head explosions? True. Very true. Dude, Josh, I'm cranking 90s. That's as they say. As the cool kids say. I'm pretty sure cool kids still say that. Are the cool kids still saying... It's rad. Yes, babe. It's pretty close. We're almost there. It's pretty slick. If you guys like what you're seeing, say something in chat. Please do not make me put a blank equals ban joke on my screen. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's like easy. I'm just stealing from someone, you know? He's the first person to ever do that joke, by the way, on a stream. I'm just letting you know. You guys know who I'm talking about. Wii? Like the Nintendo Wii? You guys ever play Pokemon Battle Revolution? That game was sick. That game had some pretty slick animations, but like this game does too. It's pretty awesome. I have to say the fact that Pokemon actually like their moves, the AoEs and stuff on some of these moves is ridiculous too. You can tell they just had fun with it, which is awesome. Emily says, well, yeah. Emily's watching Archer, of course, so thanks for even being here, baby. You don't have to be in chat if you're taking care of him. He's a hungry growing boy, and I'm gonna cry because he's getting so big. He will not stay little forever. He better grow to be so smart. And I want him playing video games by his late, you know. I want him playing Mario at 3 years old. We gotta get this kid in the gamer zone. 2 years, you.
Thanks for
We've known each other
being a
for way
member.
longer too.
Ooh-wee.
Isn't that crazy? Thank you so much for 2 years. Look, the cogs, they're silver. And there's 3 of them. 3 now. If you have 3 cogs, you're elite. You're the gamer. Or so I'm told. I don't even have them. I don't have 3 cogs. I guess I'm not the elite gamer. I haven't been married for 2 years yet. I know that's how much you believe in me. Isn't that crazy? Dude, there's nothing in here either. This happens a lot, just so you guys know. I'll do checks for like hours, but eventually I get something. But you're not going to get shinies right away, all right? You got to be patient, especially on full odds. Now, you might be wondering, Clockwork, why are you doing full odds? I've gotten a lot. And like I said, even if it's not the alpha, I'll be fine.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, Shawnee, thanks so
member.
much.
Ooh-wee.
You got Amba, which is sick. You got Mills. I'm sure she's having a good evening this evening. Hopefully she is. Chaz. You got Das Goat. I don't know who that is. And you got the Slowbros TCG. Nice. Heck yeah. This baby's a Capricorn. It is. Sniper Queen. That's it. Do you guys want me to look at the Staryu every time? I can do a quick flick if you want me to, but I fully don't expect it to shine today. Oh, she's a Leo. Nice. That's awesome. I don't know much about star signs. I just know what I am, and that's about it. And then I get vibes. Stormtrooper! Stormtrooper, are you playing this game? What do you think? I think it's fun. Just because, fair. You have the audacity to be born for 4 days. The audacity. In case you're wondering if this works, by the way, me and Keith last night, we were doing this, and Keith did get the shalpha Staryu. I was like, thank God. I don't know why I thought it couldn't be shiny, but some part of me, I don't know. These walls, man, they don't do a dang thing. They're just like for show. They literally don't do anything. Like going into the zone doesn't do anything. It just loads in right away. If it's within your range of loading in. Toys are made mostly of audacity. That's what I'm saying. It's possible that this does something when I enter it. Like maybe the animations get cleaner somehow. Because you can't enter the area through anywhere else besides the door. Like, you have to use the door to get in here. I don't think there's anything yet. If you guys see anything that shines, you gotta let me know, guys. Legally, you're required to tell me. Nonetheless. That's right. I love how the music, man, I try to make sure there's, like, none. It probably would be better if I just, like, turn the music off. You get little saxophone clips in the background. I think that's funnier, though. Week before my mom's birthday, just take over the month for birthday celebrations. Fair. I thought it was made with, what are the powder puff boys made of? Or what are they even called? I don't remember what their name is. Fair. How could you, Jess? The audacity. How could you? Could you not have just held off? I have to exist in the same It's like the competition, you know? Hmm. Won't go away, so I'm just gonna die now. Have fun dying.
Ooh-wee.
Today, this
Thanks
is a real
for being a
text.
member.
Roman, thanks for being a member for 3
Ooh-wee.
months. Heck yeah. I'll take the shiny luck. The shift in 87, the earth rumbled. They're like, whoa. And they all wrote it off as a weird occurrence, but we know. Have I consumed the Dubai chocolate? No. I don't even know if that's a meme. It probably is. I just want a fish to shine, guys. Not even the Staryu we're looking at.
Ooh-wee. Thanks
You're eating
for being a
croutons?
member.
Nice. Thank you, V, for
Ooh-wee.
11 months. Thanks a ton. It's actually fire. You decided to be born in June, Josh. You were like looking at a calendar as a little thought, and you were like, "Yes, I would love to be born in June." I just showed up. Don't think I was actually born. I just showed up and said, "This is my day." Oh man, handpicked it. I don't have a baby in the winter. It makes for a very sad, boring maternity leave. It was boring. Well, I don't think it would have been any more fun in the sun though. It would have been hot. If anything, I think it's better in the winter. I'm a lurk. My boss now is gonna beat me up. Hashtag fighting fair. Hashtag have fun. Hashtag kick butt. Hashtag do it. I watched the first season of Peacemaker recently, and when Vigilante said hashtag me too, I felt that. Hashtag amen. 3 days in Port Archie is Christmas Eve. There you go. Yeah. You'd rather be winter? Fair. I'm also excited to do fossil hunts in this game, guys. That I will set up. At least a turbo for. I'll go against my own words already, guys. I'm already backtracking. Then I will use it, and then you can call me a fake gamer, and I'll accept that. But fossil hunting in this game is like this, but not nearly as fast. So, but you can buy a bunch of them and then reset. So you can't even go on walks. It's too cold. I don't know if I'd be taking him on a walk. I don't know. Like, I think it's a good thing he just kind of chilled at home for a couple months, especially since he was a preemie. I don't think even if it was really nice, I'd want him going outside ever. We live like a mile from a highway. Not even really. We would have been going out on the town all the time. Yeah, right. You'd be way too tired. You hurt. You remember how much you hurt the first like month? She's like, oh yeah, it hurt. My whole body hurt for like a solid like month plus. I don't even know. I think you forgot though. See, you're already doing the mom thing. That apparently is like a proven science. Who knows? Oh, boring. We decorate December 2nd for Christmas. That is our wedding. So there you go. Whenever you decorate for Christmas, think of us. There you go. Beautiful thing. Emily loves Christmas. So do I. You don't outshine your day? The audacity. Oh, man. We have so much stuff happening in December always. Yeah. That's okay. I'm fine with that. We didn't even plan for him to be born in December. We thought it was far enough out. Hey, we were wrong. If we didn't want him anywhere near it, though, I guess we could have. Well, you know, love is a beautiful thing. Oh, man. I'll just leave it at that. You know, usually you say something embarrassing and then there's a shiny and you're like, oh no. Oh no. You know what I mean? I usually had eye appointments or dentist on my birthday. Gotcha. That's awesome. Not. My birthday was always the start of school. How do you think I feel? Shoot. But sometimes it was Labor Day, and I appreciated when it was Labor Day. Couple years in my life, it's been Labor Day. You always had your B-Day off? Nice. That makes sense. You're spoiled. You were out here getting special treatment. Although, to be fair, you did have a twin, so maybe that was like the, the karma. You get your birthday off, but you have to share it with someone very close to you. Oh, man. Also, my dad was military. I'm gonna have all the audacity for not fair. But I never got B-Day parties in elementary school. I'm gonna tell you right now, B-Day parties in elementary school, they're lame. You think people are full halt stopping? You know, the only reason why I would have that happen in my school. I don't know if that's a shared experience with anybody, but I think parents would like I don't know, plan with teachers and be like, hey, for like an hour, can I come in and just cook food? And parents would do that, and it was sick. That's part of the reason why I'm fat. People just be coming in and whipping up all sorts of nonsense. We had a student aide as like I'm telling you, this is all public school, by the way. This is just how nice where I used to live was. All right. But we had these like teachers' aides, like one of them, like in order to show us world culture, she made food from different cultures. She made tamales once; those were good. I remember me loving those as a kid, not expecting to like it because it's so foreign. You know, you're like a 7-year-old white kid in the middle of Michigan. You really think? Oh man, the most I'd eaten in my life to that point that I can remember is like hot dogs, man. Hot dogs and chicken tenders, shaped like dinosaurs. You know, a 5, 7-year-old in school was so cool. Yeah, during school it was sick. I remember bringing food on my birthday sometimes, or for like someone else's birthday sometimes, because we'd do that. We're like, you know, we'd be like asking the teacher, "Hey, is it cool if it's my birthday tomorrow? Is it cool if I bring a snack?" And back then, we didn't really cared about peanut allergies, but you know, were we informed? No, it was like this is like the early aughts, man. The internet was new. You couldn't Google anything. You just had to go by ear, which I think is why, like, okay, I love streaming. It is so much fun doing this mindless thing with you guys, and I get to talk to you guys and like sometimes get little windows into your lives and see how everyone's doing. This community or sense of community, it's so much fun. I enjoy it a bunch. And that is what I love about Pokemon too. It's yeah, the games can be the games. The community is always there, and I've always loved that. So, thank you guys for helping make this fun. You can take that as you will. Now, my favorite school lunch was probably pizza. No, usually it was chicken sandwiches. I like a good chicken sandwich because I can put condiments on it and stuff. I liked palate. You know, all my food would touch all the time. I'd be trying stuff, you know, just to see what it tastes like. Different kinds of pizza. Yeah, I think we had cheese pizza. We had cheese pizza with pepperoni chunks, and then we had cheese pizza with sausage chunks. Which, if you think about it, at the end of the day, are pretty much the same pizza. Natasha, what's going on? What is going on? Different cuts of meat, but still, you know. Are they? Oh man, of course, Froma. Thank you. I appreciate that. Triangle pizza day, but then square pizza day. Oh no, we were all squares all the time. Big squares, I'm telling you. They're pretty huge. Chocolate milk, of course, and regular milk. We didn't do strawberry milk. Who the hell is supplying strawberry milk nowadays? It's chocolate or nothing, you know? Sometimes I get regular milk. I'm like, today's not a chocolate milk day. Today's a regular milk day. You know, I feel that, you know? Pizza circles, pretty sick. I do remember pizza circles in like the freezer bags. That was more like college, really. Now I want pizza. Oh yeah. So much processed food, by the way. So much. Oh man. We might not get a single shiny today, guys, and that's okay. That's how this goes sometimes. I've been, I would say, incredibly lucky recently, so if my luck ends here, that's totally fine. It's probably a good thing. I do have a shiny Staryu already as well, from last night when I was doing this with Keith, but we were going for like 2.5 hours, so we might get one. I'm really distracted sometimes too. It's mostly your guys' fault, to be honest. Streamer, I'm confused. What are you confused about? Because we don't have this game, but your encounter keeps going up on refreshes, not encounters. Yep. So if you're thinking, like, every time a loading screen pops up, it's like I'm checking stuff. Shiny Pokemon in this game, Mango, I don't know if you've heard, they don't despawn. So as long as it loads in, which every time I'm doing this, a new version of Staryu pops up, along with a bunch of other stuff, but the Staryu for sure every time. And then every time you see that number go up, that's a new check. And if it's shiny, it could be shiny right now, and I wouldn't know, but when I do the resets, I'm not losing it. So it could be over there, just waiting for me to look over there, but I haven't yet. Chocolate milk is amazing. My body just isn't, though. I can't, you know. I used to chug chocolate milk terribly, awfully, too much. But then I wouldn't eat anything for like a solid like 7 hours, you know. I was good. Does that make sense? I don't know. And of course I drink water. Duh. Oh, so the Staryu's a static encounter. Yes. And then there's a bunch of other random encounters that could happen near me while I'm over here, by the way. And those could be shiny too. We just really want the alpha. But we're good to get anything else. It's just for fun. There's a bunch of stuff over here. I really want Magikarp though. I've already gotten one Staryu. So we just got a notification that dawn is dawning. So what we're gonna do is change the time of day back to night. Because I don't want to lose the spawn. It's just something we gotta do. The Hershey simple chocolate syrup, and it's fine, yeah. But the Kroger brand way better, cheaper. Wait, what? $6 for what? Taste of fancy chocolate milk. Oh, from where? You can say from where? I'm reading chat like Carly does. How does she do this? And then coherently make thoughts. She's incredible. She dips dill pickles in chocolate milk and she's not pregnant. That's crazy. I think you should go to jail for that. Oh, good night, Natasha. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I hope you have a great night. Oh, it's raining. Look, guys. Let's just turn the music off and listen to the rain. The audio in this game, I don't know, man. They just did such a good job. I love everything about the soundtrack. You just listen to the soundtrack with the rain going. When we reset, we lose the track. Okay, so we're back to doing Staryu checks. Rain ASMR, pretty much. That is a sin in the eyes of the Lord. Her name is Kristen, and her boyfriend is named Christian. You know what? I just realized something. Razzie, are you still here? I just realized something. Tell us more. This is fire, though. He has a bunny, I guess, but that's all I know. Fair. It's raining right now outside, too. It's nice. I love fall. Fall is so cozy. I don't know how else to describe it. Just knowing that the place you live is warm and inviting out in that cold world out there, it just warms my heart. I'm not allowed to talk about work anymore. Oh. That's fair. Oh, bunny. A shiny Swirlix, where do I hunt? That's a good question. Do you want me to check zones? I don't think they're in any of the zones, though, are they? Buh. 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 Buh? I don't think they're in this zone, at least. If they're anywhere, they'd be like... Nope. I don't know where they're at, then. I've seen them on rooftops a lot. There's got to be an alpha one that sometimes spawns somewhere. But I don't know where off the top of my head. There's too much going on. You guys going to grandma's this weekend? No, we're going to... Well, not Nashville. We're going to a wedding, though. Gross, it makes me uncomfy. Darn, yeah. Glooper, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Makes you uncomfy. That's fair. It's that rubber band method. I gotta do it way or that way then. Oh yeah, no, that works pretty good. Is it in zone 3? Is what you're saying? I don't see it in zone 3 though. Unless it spawns near the rooftops in zone 3, which maybe it does. Heck if I know. I'm gonna be so pissed if Pat Rat shines, guys. Silently pissed, but pissed nonetheless. I have 3 of those already. I don't need more. At this point, it's an affront. Unless it's alpha, then I'm okay. Then all my pain will fly away. That's fair. I get that, Jess. It's all good. Are you gonna chill in here with me? Why do you have to be so close? Jesus.
What do you mean so close?
Well, like, there's a bunch of stuff over there. You're just shoving the chair into and you popped it open just now. Oh. Well, you can sit wherever. Just make sure you got room for what you're setting up. You're expanding into a space that doesn't exist.
I'm just trying to be next.
And you can be wherever the heck you want. No, stay here.
Well, it's not my fault we have all these boxes.
Well, like, why do you have to be on camera?
No, but I need to be close enough to the screen.
Well, sit over here. Are you trying to see chat?
Yeah, I can't see.
You have a phone, don't you?
Well, it's not in this room
We'll go get it then if you want to see chat so bad. We are cavemen, after all. Oh my god, is it almost dead? Then don't even worry about it if it's gonna die. Wills, welcome on in. How's it going? Oh, I missed the 420. Well, it's not even shiny anyway.
Go on, get.
It's not even shiny anyway, but it could have been. I should have. Maybe it would have been in a different universe. And that just wasn't the timeline we were meant to be on. Will, thanks for sending a Sunday for 100 jewels. Heck yeah. What are you doing?
Sorry, guys. I'm turning the fan on.
Is the heat on?
Yeah.
So what's the fan gonna do? Can you look at what you're doing? There's a ukulele down there.
Dude. This ain't my fault.
Don't dude me. Yeah, it is. You literally sat on top of it pretty
Too
much.
much stuff in here.
Oh my god. Well, you could use your eyes to see what's around you. If you're blind, it's technically my fault because it's very green in this room right now. But this light is so bright though. Isn't it enough room for bright light for you?
I had the chat, the speak to the phone thing.
Damn, Emily, you're so rude. All right. I'll relax. God. That's so rude. Careful, there's like a this is like a headphone.
God forbid.
There's
I can't even be in here.
You can.
Everything I'm doing,
right
literally everything I'm doing is disrupting this man so much.
It really is.
And I
know you don't mean to.
I haven't seen this game and I wanted to see it.
This is you're not gonna get a good example of it here. I'm letting you know that right now. This game is a ton of fun. This is what you do. Look at this.
So what are you doing?
This.
I'm just lurking in the corner. Can they even see my face?
No, not at all. You're below the live sub count right
that's
now,
fine.
which hasn't moved. Or maybe it has and it doesn't have.
Like always. The baby went to sleep.
That's M in the corner. That's M in the spot.
He's
White. Losing all the shinies.
You guys might not be able to see me,
you don't
but
have to do that.
you guys
They can hear you literally from 20 feet from this thing right now. You do not need to like whisper in their ear. They'll hear you. You could be all the way at the other end of the room and they'd still hear you straight up.
All right, for those of y'all that got kids out there.
No, I can't hear it. No, Mega was joking right now. How dare she? Mega right now is a goblin in the corner telling you, do it.
So Archie, after he eats his nighttime bottle, he gets so sleepy, and I can't even zip up his sleep sack all the way before he tries to roll because he sleeps on his stomach. He loves to sleep on his stomach.
She's speaking. We can't hear her anymore. Josh.
Y'all,
Josh, how dare you tell my wife to shut up? You shut up.
like, he loves sleeping on his stomach, and he, like, sticks his butt up more. Like, he pulls his knees up, and his butt is just like, you can't see my hand, but this is him. He sleeps like this,
Yeah.
okay? My fingers are his head. This is his butt.
By the way, you give me so much crap for talking with my hands, by the way. You're doing that right
That is
now.
how he sleeps. He sleeps like this. Also, he keeps peeing through his diaper at night.
He's simulating the womb.
So what do you guys think?
He probably needs to size up. Also,
It's a nighttime diaper.
I think Jess is the only one I would trust with that question here. Keith, you got shiny on edge. That's awesome. Congratulations, Keith. I'm glad you finally got the
Mango,
blood sword.
I thought double diaper, but that
Like
I don't think that's gonna work. That's not gonna fit him under his pants.
double
It's
diaper.
too much. Oomph.
See, this is what I'm saying. We can't trust people in chat. They're gonna suggest double diaper. His name is Archie. Boy needs to keep in arch shape, I guess. Also, I want to say, and you'll get this if you remember Gen 3, but Archer
Pampers.
and the first game since he comes out, or since he came out, the first new Pokemon game since he was born, and I get a shiny Carvana in it. Coincidence? Archie? I don't know. Just saying. Your favorite gen? It's it's Mango's favorite gen too. No, Gen 5 is her favorite. Well, no, don't you like Gen 3 more though? Dress him up as Team Aqua Grunt for Halloween. Oh, let me go spend $100.
Yeah,
yes.
he's gonna be a mouse.
He's gonna be a
because
mouse.
my mom gave us the mouse costume for free.
I knew it. Gen 3,
but
Gen 5.
actually, it's a mouse, but he's gonna be a rat. He's the rat from Ratatouille.
Mango, trust me, I will DM you when I get a Shalpha Sandile in this game. A big shiny crop.
But Jess, did you use the Walmart brand nighttime ones? Like overnight ones? Yeah, he's gonna be Remy. I'm going to be the food critic, and Austin is the redhead guy.
I love this, by the
What's
way.
his name? The chef guy with the rat on his head.
Ratatouille? Isn't that his name? Big Staryu.
No, his name is not Ratatouille.
Are you sure?
That's the dish. He's gonna wake up.
He ain't gonna wake up. Dude's out. I know he is.
No. Oh, his name's Linguini? No, that ain't right.
Yeah, shut up, Wills.
His name's like Will or something. Well, that guy's name's
No.
Will.
No, Wills is 100% correct. I'm about 350 battles deep. Nice. Well, have fun doing that, Keith. You're gonna be like level 100.
It's Thomas
And the rest of the game is going to be
Ratatouille.
so easy for you. You're going to be like the big bully on the playground.
Don't worry, guys. I will Google this.
Who names their child after a pasta? That's a good question.
Someone who knows their child will be into pasta.
Let me name my firstborn Farfallo.
Ratatouille characters.
Oh, no, I'm not Farfallo, man. No, don't hit me with that. Shiny Badoo? Oh, come on. I know.
His name is Alfredo Linguini.
I know Mango's popping off if I get a shiny Badoo for sure. All level 60 while the NPCs are all 30. Nice. Oh my god, streamer! What? Streamer! Oh my god, streamer!
His
Streamer.
name is Alfredo Linguini. You're Alfredo Linguini.
I told you, Wills is correct.
And I'm the chef.
Wills is the one that's correct. That is his name, my guy.
Ego. I'm
I know, Will, I'm messing with you.
Ego.
Speaking of Badoo, terrible news. Terrible news? What's terrible about this news? Why does it have to do with Badoo?
I can't say Farfelli. Is that how you say it?
Elected
Farfelli?
free agency. Ah, so you're telling me he's leaving the Tigers? Let's go. I bet he goes to the Werewolves.
Razzie, I don't like that I'm in your shower right now.
Get a big shiny. You want me to get a Schmega?
Wait, Mango, what did you want to name your child?
Oh my gosh, that's the term Nick is trying to coin for shiny Pokemon that can also go Mega.
That's too darn bad.
That's
For
too damn
being a
bad.
member.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
2 months. You have an extra cog.
I know, Mango, you were talking like you
Wow.
wanted It was like well, no, Archer and Hunter and like what was the other one? Gatherer. You're gonna name your kid Gatherer.
Fisher.
Oh yeah, Fisher.
Like Fisher Price?
No, Fisher like fisherman.
Oh.
Ooh-wee.
You missed
Thanks
this
for
spot.
being a member.
Keith, thank you for
Ooh-wee.
23
I
months.
think it started with a
Heck yeah.
J.
Hype in the chat for everybody, by the way. You guys are awesome. Thanks a ton.
Oh, but Jess, yeah, I don't know. We've never used loves.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just probably because he lays like that. So his little peepee. Shoop.
Soaping up. Juggler.
I really
Mango
hope.
is so good at coming up with dumb
Ooh-wee.
fake baby
Hey,
names.
Thanks
These are
for
great.
Razzie,
being
you
a
better be
member.
exfoliating. It's
Ooh-wee.
good for your skin.
Taylor Swift in that one song. Looper, thank you for 22 months.
Oh, the Wood song.
Yeah, I already did an epic retelling of the Wood song to a different song.
It's not juggler. It's something else. What else do you do?
Only
Like,
exfoliate 1 to 2 times a week, by the way. Probably.
well,
22. Oh.
I thought like just using like a loofah counted as exfoliating.
Don't overstrip your skin. See? You should believe Mango for all
like,
things.
no, you're supposed to
skin.
use a
I'm telling you,
loofah
that
or
woman
a
knows.
washcloth.
Are you telling? Okay.
But does using a loofah and or a washcloth with normal body soap count as exfoliating? Because I've been told that it's just better. Oh, great. Well, I use loofahs because I was told that they make... I'm going to keep using loofahs. You can't convince me otherwise.
Is it because they just hold a bunch of bacteria? So do I.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're supposed to change them out more often than you do, but I don't.
They're just very dirty. Yeah,
Yeah, but
that makes sense.
that's how I build up my immune system. I use the dirty loofah on the butt crack, and then the good stuff goes in my butt, and then
The
I
good
am
stuff?
immune. Immune to the disease.
On the internet, you just said the good stuff goes in my butt. That was verbatim. I think you got your point across before you mentioned
So what else is it? Not a juggler, but
a juggler. It is now.
no, that the names of occupations. Because Mango wants to name her child an
Flipper?
occupation,
Like a burger flipper.
but she wants it to be like one of those cool.
Look at all these alphas,
occupations.
by the way. 1, 2, 3. I know there's another one. It's just 3. Still cool though.
Well, you know that we're using dirty loofahs, but at least we're exfoliating. We do. We have scrub. We don't use the scrub that often. I only use the scrub about 1 to 2 times a week.
Jess, I don't like that you know more. Sawyer? Like Jack Sawyer?
But that doesn't make sense.
Jasper? This is my firstborn child marine biologist. What do you mean that doesn't make sense? You're
you
taking
get it-
something like
okay.
completely out of context.
We already stole one of Mango's ones. Archer, like an archer. Someone that does archery. Hunter, a guy that goes out and hunts. A gatherer, a guy that goes and gathers. But there was another one that I swear started with a J that she called dibs on. But I can't remember because you guys were drunk at your dad's memorial at the bar.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't. I was drinking Diet Pepsi. So maybe I was a little jacked up on caffeine at the time. And now I can't remember. Because you guys were all like, you guys should name it like all
You
those
think I'm
A
supposed
names.
to
You guys
trust-
were like, name your kid AIDS or Africa or...
You think I'm supposed to trust your pregnant brain and whether or not you
Remember-
actually remember any of that? Come on now.
In case
You barely remember things not pregnant. I can't even imagine you remember anything from back then properly.
Oh,
David, a guy.
oh,
who
you
tapes?
did call dibs on Archer? No, you didn't.
It's too late. No, she called dibs on sons' names. Like it ends in sons. See, I'm telling you, you're already misremembering.
Jameson.
Yeah.
Sons. Jamerson. Jamerson.
You need to quit. You're digging this hole. Do you need another shovel or a bigger one, perhaps?
I already have a pink shovel at work.
Exactly. And why is that?
Jameson. Jameson? But what does that have to do with an occupation?
It doesn't. You're the one. You're the only one talking about the whole
Whoa, whoa,
occupation
whoa, whoa,
thing.
whoa. When did she call dibs on Emerson? That's my name. Austin didn't want it to be Emerson.
I thought that sounded like an old man.
But I wanted Emerson and he said no.
I don't know why. It's just how I
But
felt.
I wanted Emerson so bad. He wouldn't let it be Emerson. Now we have Archer.
Emerson sounds made up. I don't know why.
Ron's. I love Ron
It
Swanson.
doesn't sound like a real name. Guy who Swansons.
David, a guy who Daves.
Definitely spawned in at 45. Benjamin buttoned his way through life. You cannot tell me otherwise. If we had a boy, it was gonna be Bruce. Oh, like Batman.
Bruce. That sounds like a 50-year-old guy.
Dude, Bruce is.
But you said Emerson sounded like an old man. But what's her
I
name?
mean-
Ashley Tisdale named her daughter Emerson.
That's great for Ashley Tisdale.
Well, I also like the name Elliot, but now Archer's friend at daycare is named Elliot.
There you go. So it's a good thing you didn't, because I mean, you have two Elliots.
Elliot would be a good name. But the next, well, no, not the next kid. Well, in like 8 years. We're not going to have another kid unless my mom retires and is daycare for free. Which she can't retire
Like
for like...
Apple and Ivy, they're so on.
She can't retire for like 8 more years. Oh, see, now you remember. It had to do something with like... The name I love is an occupation and a C, but I can't remember.
You're making this whole thing up, I feel like.
No. Mason. Oh, yep. Oh. Like a masonry. Wait. Wait.
What, you mean masonry?
That's not true. I don't think so. I'm a twin, Jess, and I didn't have twins. Mason's that cool guy at school that's the quarterback on the football team.
No.
Oh.
This is my son, Skin Graft.
I literally knew a Mason in high school and he was on the football team. What did you just read? Skin grafts. Keith. Nuh-uh.
Can't even check
The
on
older
that.
you are. Whoa, 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 whoa. The older like, how old, Jess? Because you're telling me next time around I'm going to have twins? That's going to be a problem. How old? How long do I have? Basal?
Basil
Basal?
Spellcars.
Basal Del Chakaraman.
Is that like a Pokemon or something? Oh, man.
Why are you all saying words I can't pronounce? Neurospicinisness?
Oh, man.
Therboma Casco?
Oh, man.
Cacoa? Well, people these days be having kids older.
What people?
Maybe Jess.
Yeah, you said maybe. You don't even know.
Nuh-uh. It's like more people are 35. That's like an average age for having a baby now.
Where'd you get that number from?
Just off the top of my head. And speaking in cursive. Guys, I've had like
You know cursive. Why can't you even say cursive?
I've had like 3 beers.
Neurospicy.
Julie.
Why is there two W's? Now I'm messing up. You're giving it to me. Oh my god.
Guys, I took a lot of Tylenol while I was pregnant. Should I be worried?
Top of my head.
But no, people are having kids older than they're used to. I'm
You
just
good?
saying, it's more common.
Sound like you're going through something there.
No. It's true, though. It is more common these days for people to have kids when they're over 30. I'm just saying. See,
What does ND mean?
neurodivergent.
There you go.
What?
I'm reading chat.
Autism. You know, today my coworker
Let me
told
rephrase.
my coworker today told me that I'm not on the spectrum, that I'm so far off the spectrum, she can't find me. Now, what does that mean? They say you're so far off the spectrum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mango.
Hey, I wasn't drunk. I was pregnant.
Mango was though.
I know
she's
she had
"How
like
am I
2
supposed to
rum and
remember?"
cokes or something.
She's neurovergent. Oh man, when you are closer to the end of the baby making stages of your life and your body is like so many words. Oh no, I'm gonna miss my chance.
No, see, yeah, she does call me dumb.
Yeah, but that's enough for me to feel.
Oh, so I
dizzy.
went to Dollar Tree today, and I'm
That's okay.
really upset because a lot of stuff at Dollar Tree is $1.50 now, not just $1.25, $1.50. So they had these little traffic cones that said, "Great job, you're terrific."
Oh my god.
So I got my coworker a little cone. It was like a little, like, it's cute, it's tiny, a little traffic cone that says "Great job." So she put it on her headband and wore it on her head. And she kept saying, "Wow, Emily, you got me a dunce cap," because I'm dumb.
Wow.
And I was like, "Give me that back. You're not doing a great job anymore." I even got her candy, and she doesn't like chocolate. She only likes white chocolate. She loves the Hershey's cookies and cream, and I got her those. And I'm gonna steal them because she's off tomorrow, and I'm taking them back. She's my sister from another mother because we are not the same color. Hey, that could be a rap.
Not at all.
She's also like 40.
You like
something.
stumbled through most of that sentence. Why would you think that would even be close to a rap?
I try to tell her that it's not real. White chocolate's not real. Twins typically skip. Sorry, did we stop reading chat? Could you catch up? Could you read it all for me?
No, you're keeping up with it pretty good. What do you want me to do? Chocolate is yummy. I'm excited to talk about for Halloween. We're excited for Halloween. We get to actually hand out candy, hopefully, to some people. I don't know if anyone will show up, but I hope people do. I'm excited.
She's like this older sister I never wanted, but now I have. But sometimes I tell her that she's old enough to be my mom.
You think so?
Yeah, she sure is. There was a seminar. Our company did an aging gracefully seminar, and I told her she should go to it. Yeah. I mean, she's like 45, I think. No offense. If you're like over 40, that's still pretty young. My manager's 64. So you guys. So my manager is 64, but my assistant manager is 24. I love chocolate. My manager is 35. Cool. You could do it. That's your Mango. I already told you, you have to get in with the executive so we can go and have a fancy party. I need you to get invited to a fancy party.
The only way that would happen is you would specifically have to be the one to get invited, because usually stuff like that is like +1, not like +5.
All right. Well, Mango, I'm your +1. Screw
Oh.
your husband. He can hang out with this guy.
Oh my god.
And we could go.
We could, and then we would probably have way more fun.
Bull crap.
Yeah, we would. How about highfalutin? We'd be just melting into the couch, probably.
Mango and I would go out on the town.
I'd be doing this, man. I would be cooking.
Ooh, I've been wearing those shoes. Those are some good shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But my feet still kind of hurt. I like stood all day.
See you, Wills. Thanks a ton for stopping in. Have fun at your webinar.
Who is going to a webinar right now?
Wills is, yeah, sure.
Where do they live?
Who cares? It could be this time, and they could be going
That's
to
a late webinar.
Well,
Good luck.
sometimes that's how the price you pay for knowledge.
Enjoy that knowledge. I don't know. My feet still hurt a little. But my feet always hurt. You're 37 but have the body of an 8. That's Austin. Or Clocky.
I don't care what you say.
He bent over at Roosters today and was like, "Oh, my back."
I bent over a weird way. Well, it wasn't my back. It was my core. It was like this side right over here, the other side. I got a terrible cramp in. Because I'm like reaching over while I have like a wing in the other hand. Because I don't want to put the wing down. I'm trying to eat wings, guys. And he's over there next to me. knocking stuff on the
In like a
ground.
sketchy high chair.
Yeah. It definitely was jury rigged. It wasn't the proper straps at all. But it was the one they had. It's not a good one.
But homeboy loves going to restaurants.
He does.
He,
He loves going out. He loves being outside.
Oh yeah.
He loves being outside. Oh,
Oh, and if you're a cute waitress, he will just stare at the waitresses.
Yeah.
They'll smile at him. He'll smile back.
Wings are fire, Josh. Thank you.
What's better? Do a poll. Drumsticks or flats?
Okay.
So I am team flats.
You shouldn't tell people what team you're on, because then it'll change their opinion.
If you're boneless, then you have no bones and you're lame. No. It means you don't have bones.
Yeah. I am boneless, yes. I mainly eat boneless wings because meat on the bone makes me feel weird, but I'm starting to get used to it. Meat on the bone is not weird, Glooper.
Bruh,
In fact, that is where... In fact, Glooper, that is where it comes from. So, in case, And if that, weirds or grosses you out, then you should probably just be vegetarian, because it's honestly way healthier for you.
Listen, the problem is drumsticks.
It's expensive, though.
Drumsticks have a lot more, fat and breading. Mm-hmm. Now, the flats, aka the wings.
We're getting political.
There's less breading, and you get more meat. You get more meat on a flat, actually.
This is what happens when we get women in politics.
Oh! I like more meat. Sorry. Sorry, I like more meat on my steak. Gotta get my meat somewhere.
Josh. Oh, man.
And Clocky will be like, it's harder to eat the flats. No, it's literally not.
You guys should have watched.
You
can I talk? Can I speak my truth? Can I speak my truth? Emily was eating her drumstick by picking it apart and using a fork to take chunks off of it to eat it.
Because drumsticks are awful. And I hate them. They're so fatty and there's so much breading.
The way you were eating that drumstick today, is that how... I've never really watched you eat a wing before, because usually I'm eating them too, and I gotta focus on trying not to get all of it in my beard when I eat it. But when you eat flats, then, do you, pick it apart with a fork and stuff?
No.
How do you eat flats, then?
I eat them.
Oh, my God. Well, then why don't you do that with the drumstick?
Because I don't like the drumstick.
Oh, my God.
It's too fatty, and there's too much breading.
I mean, that's fair. Tenders is a superior form of chicken, though. Well, then you in the poll.
I mean, to be fair, that's why at Roosters I got the salad with the tenders on it. Jess,
I'm hiding that.
But I saw it. But
it's
Jess.
it's you're loud and clear. Pennies are just big or boneless.
Well, hold on. In my family, Jess, there are no twins. My sister and I are the only twins. And if it skips a generation, it wouldn't ever be my generation, right?
Talking about my generation.
So I'm saying,
talking about my generation.
If we were the start of the twins.
Yeah, I need a timeout.
If I am the generation of twins and it skips a generation, then I am safe. Right? Is that how math works?
I don't know, man.
Wait, what are you even doing on the Pokemon?
Oh,
You're gonna eat now. Isn't it 7 o'clock in your time zone? That's pretty late. You better take a tub.
You just limp biscuited. It's just one of those days.
Aren't we supposed to go deliver? Sorry, hold on.
That's Papa Roach, isn't it? It's one of those. Is that Limp Bizkit? I can never remember.
Doesn't Galooper live near the place with the spoons? The bar with the spoons? Or is that Carly?
I don't know what. With her spoons?
Somebody lives near a place.
Or without her spoons.
There's a bar that involves spoons. And we're supposed to visit.
Baked up by Limp Bizkit. Okay.
We're going to literally go visit Carly to go to the spoons.
You're stuck in a time loop, Jess? You're groundhogging it? Sorry. Groundhog daying it, I meant. Come on now.
I wanted to watch Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day
You need to relax.
the other day,
Oh my god.
but Austin wouldn't let me.
Americans found out about spoons. Is it just called spoons? It was either Glooper or Carly that told us about spoons. I believe it's Carly.
Is it like Applebee's?
Yeah, I think it is like Applebee's, right? How would the English know it's like Applebee's though? They don't have
I
Applebee's.
don't know.
Why would you ask?
Because Applebee's.
Wertherspoons. Yeah, that's why I said Witherspoon, because I thought it was something like that. I was close. It's Wertherspoons. Weatherspoons. Wertherspoons? That's what they're just called, spoons. Yeah, because it's easier to say. Every time. Okay, you want to know what I'm doing?
Yeah, I'm
You keep
leaving.
asking. It's boring, right? You know, the fun part is talking to chat though, and you've had more fun doing that, right? Thanks for being here. I
You
love
see
you.
how he sleeps? Can you see that? No, you can't. But
Probably a good thing.
he sleeps like that.
People don't need to know that. You good? The internet's been really good, by the way, too. I think this is just the time of day.
But your chips are French fries.
I love you.
I'm leaving because you don't like me.
I do like you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. No, I'm not. It's called a little bit of back and forth.
I don't like it. I do
Oh.
that all day with Torella at work. Is she my lover? No, she's not.
No, definitely not. Not even close.
I would never go for her. She's
Oh,
not
I
my type.
know. Yeah. It's me. I'm your type.
Great.
Great. Damn it.
I'm gonna watch Nurse Jack.
Have fun.
Eat some chips,
Enjoy your chips.
but no,
You can be here more if you want and eat
No.
chips here. No? All
I
right.
don't want to be.
All right. Some of us like to see the number go up. And that's why we're here. But I can understand her not liking this. But that was Emily, everybody. Emily! I love her. Said hi. Those €8 pictures got me through college. There you go. I love numbers going up. That's what I'm saying. Me too, yeah. I was hoping for a shiny every time, too. She'd say something ridiculous, and I tried looking.
Can you put your laundry in the dryer?
Yes, I still do. That's fine. I'll get to it eventually. I'll be good. I still got like a good hour in me here for this. Hour, maybe two. We're going to see if we can get it. Like I said, we probably won't. I can't see that we hit like odds. You know what I mean? These checks aren't that fast. But like at least a shiny, you know? We'll see though. Because if you times this number by 5, that's technically how many Pokemon we're checking, and that's a lot. That's like we're almost at odds technically for checks right now. If only like 5 Pokemon spawn in, which I think is a low ball. But consistently, it's probably like 5. You'll get one, I'm sure. It's so fast, this method is. Is there anything else over here? I do want like a couch or something in here at some point, so if her or Archer, whoever wants to hang out in here while I'm in here, or whoever's in here, you know, they have somewhere to sit. There's enough room here. There's only a couple things on the floor that I need to clear out. It's not too bad. Or else? What does or else mean, Josh? That's ominous. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that one bit. Yeah, we know all about spoons. Inside information. We know. You can thank Harley and Galooper for that. Fish. I'm an ominous soul. Ooh. Does that mean you can turn into a fire truck? Like Ominous Prime? I gotta move this cord. I have my 8-bit Duke controller over here. I guess I could set it up and do the macro thing. It would... I don't know how long it would take to connect this controller, though. I don't know how helpful it'd be, either. I guess technically I just do this, and then you just spam the A button. As long as you hit plus, go up, and then it does it. Like I said, I'll become the thing I was giving crap about earlier. But I don't know how I'm supposed to connect this, though. You think it'll just work? It might. I doubt it, though. Oh. It's an older controller, too. But I think it'll work. Oh, is this the one that connected? No. This connected to something else, question mark? The computer, maybe? I don't know how it connected to. I don't even know what it would have connected to other than that. Or my phone, maybe? It could be connected to my phone. Hold on. You guys ever? No, it just is my watch. I'll turn it off anyway. What is this? Is this the Onage? Nice! Onage is sick. Joining the dark side. I don't know if I can get it to connect, though. It's not connected. I don't know if I have to have it on, like, the Switch mode, either. It's been so long since I've used it. I have another Pro Controller, too, but I don't remember where that is. It's probably in a container somewhere still. I'm not looking for it. That'd be too much work. But I'll probably look for it at some point later. I gotta turn this controller off here. It's either this button or the other button. I tried. We're gonna have to do this one, which is fine. I'm doing this all with one hand, by the way. Is this impressive? I'll turn it off. I'm gonna turn this controller off because I don't know what it's connected to right now. I'm sure eventually it'll shut off, but I don't know that for sure. It could be the computer, too. But I'd be surprised. Alright. One-handed. Such a gamer, right? I'll have to look for that at some point later, for sure. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. These checks are grueling, but they're fun. I think it's crazy you get this many checks, too. Like, times, however many Pokemon are spawning right now. It's bad sense, it's pretty nuts. But of course, since there's alphas in this game, that's what you're really shooting for. I do want Shalpha Dragonite at some point too. That'd be pretty sick. I haven't progressed like through the whole game. Since this is all we'll be doing too, pretty much, unless I do get the Shalpha. You won't see any spoilers, I'll say that. This is an early zone. You will see some stuff on the map. But if you didn't know what was going on in the game, you wouldn't know what that was. Maybe a little bit, though. There are definitely context clues. I'll say that. And lots of exclamation points. Tons of exclamation points. I don't even know if that's like a thing you can filter out. Of course not. You can also sort by like numerical order and stuff too, in case you're trying to do them in order. In case you're looking for where stuff is, by the way. I think it lets you fast travel if it's a place you can fast travel to too. Such a gamer. I'm gaming. I thought I heard something shine. I was wrong. We'll wait for no, we'll just hit bench. Whenever I see the dawn is approaching one, I think we still have like 3 minutes probably until spawns change, but we have to do this because Staryu is only at night. At night. And there's a day-night cycle in this game, so we gotta flip it back to night. And this is the quickest way to do it. This is not the intended way for the game to be played. I think this is part of why the thing is though, if so many people find it fun, then why does it feel like they don't think about it when they make this game? Because I sometimes feel like they do. Ooh. Nope. I wish it was easier to do like bench resets over here. There's not a closer spot that spawns this, by the way, where it's like more in view. Maybe from the cafe. I know we're probably facing the cafe when we do this though, right? I'd have to take a new picture too, but it is over here. That's fun. These are like fast checks though, for sure. Such a gamer. I'm gaming too hard for mortal man. What heathens do the boneless ones? Lots of them, Mills. People love their tenders. And that, you know what? I get it. Sometimes you just want a good tender. I understand it. They're wrong. How's it going, Mills? Welcome on in. Getting older is wild. I thought I blacked out for a minute this morning. Turns out I just put my hoodie on backwards. Welcome on in, Space Ghost. Drummies are the superior wings, yes. 1,000 resets without looking and then going to see what you got would be fun post charm. That's what I'm saying. Because you could probably fit that many. I started the counter at 100 and it's been an hour 18. I mean, and I've been not paying attention too. There has also been like a good chunk of time where I haven't done resets. They put Scooby in Fortnite. Did they put Scooby in Fortnite? Cool. That's so cool. They put said character in Fortnite. Wow. Call me up when they put Bo Burnham in Fortnite, and then I'll know I'm done with video games. At the moment, making ice cream bread. Cup and a half of self-rising flour and 2 cups of any ice cream apparently makes bread. Nice. It's probably because ice cream has so much in it as it is, other than just dairy. Or I don't know, does it have a ton in it or not? I really have no idea. They stole my internet, but they gave it back. Nice. I'm glad they gave it back to you. Where it rightfully belongs. We're just doing some checks here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic evening. Thanks a ton for stopping by. If you're out there, make sure you guys like the stream. Subscribe if you must. If you dare. It is October. This is my spooky voice. Let me in. I'm like the Eric Andre meme right now. Let me in. Oh, man. So living near the lake, these annoying bugs called midges are everywhere right now. They don't bite anything, but my vacuum is getting a workout. That sucks. No game music? There's music. It's just every time we load, it pops in and out. So it's there. Trust me, it's there. Taco Bell. What's your go-to, Mills? What's anyone's go-to for Taco Bell? Is the music in the room with us right now? I think so. I'm getting so good at it. I think it's between tracks too. There's probably like 2 tracks that play. I don't even know. On the rocket stove. Nice. Rocket stove. Burning all the grease into your burger. Rocket stove. Oh man. The delay would be crazy, Keith. To just check this a bunch and then only check it at the end of stream. Fine. You know what? Fine. That means this is the whole stream though. Like if you get in early, then you're like, that's not the whole stream. We can do something else. You know. So if I'm never looking the whole time, ugh. I mean, I get checks, but with charm though, maybe. With charm, I think I would. Eat bland foods right now, soft shell chicken tacos, but normally I would get a chicken crunch wrap supreme. Me too. That's my go-to. I love that stuff. Finally, some rain coming in. That's good. I'm glad you're getting some rain. Can't remember the last time eating Taco Bell. Cheesy gordita crunch things were kind of good. Nice. Those things are pretty good. I miss the grillers. Grillers were good too. I agree. Weren't they like smaller or were they bigger? I can't even. I think they were smaller, weren't they? If not, I'm thinking of something else. They were tiny, fair. I'd order at least 5. Ah, 5. Hell yeah. I used to just get like 6 soft shell tacos. Then if I didn't eat them all, which I didn't normally, I don't think I ever did, honestly. But the extras I just throw in the fridge and then warm them up the next day. Reheated Taco Bell, not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst, you know. There's so much moisture in those things that, you know. Or sometimes I would put them on the skillet, and they aren't bad on the skillet if you make sure you prepare it right and everything. Reheating them that way is preferred for sure. But if you don't want to dirty a skillet up, you know, and you're lazy, you just throw that mother trucker in the microwave. Fish. By the way, the other reason why it's so fast, instead of running through here, when you run, you might bump into like Pokemon that want to hurt you, and then you can't fast travel, so the check gets a little slower. So that's why this is like the optimal way of doing it without running in here. We could be missing out on other alpha checks though. That could be further in the zone, I guess. The potential is always there. See, there's a Staryu right there. And if we weren't here, it could have been shiny. And if we're not running through the zone every time, then, you know, we might be missing out on some checks. But then it does take, like, longer, so we could even time it out. Here, let's see. Right now, it is 1:26, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so when it hits 20 here, I'm going to run through the zone real quick. I missed it. Let's do it now. I'll remember it's 27. Guys, don't forget 27. I think this like doubles or triples how many checks we get though. It's close to it because you don't nothing over here spawns, I believe. 32. Thanks, Josh. Right now it's 48. So that took like roughly 20 seconds. And then like if you do this, how many checks can I do in 20 seconds? All right, so if I do it for as fast as I can, it is like almost double what I was doing just running through the zone. So I guess if you're going for pure efficiency, then this is the fastest, of course. But it also feels like there's not much soul in it, you know? I at least gotta look at the Staryu every time, I don't know. Because if it is, then we're cooking. But there could be other shinies in there that I can't, like, you have to be really close to a shiny for it to use the shiny noise. And I think most of the Pokemon that could be close to me are far enough away that they won't make the noise until I like enter the zone. So you have to be like right on top of a Pokemon to hear sound effects coming off of it. Like alphas too. Alphas you have to be like right next to. It's probably the same like range. Beef instead of chicken, I can't eat beef. Are you allergic to like methane in it or something, Mills? I started working with someone recently who also like she swears she can't eat beef because it's like, well, she thinks it's got something to do with the methane or whatever, but I think you could just be allergic to it too. Maybe that's just our thing. Isn't that essentially what an allergy is? You got the right one for me. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's not something you can just do either. Like, if it's the incorrect kind of meat meals, what are you gonna cut into it before you like leave the line? Come on now. You're not sitting there for 20 seconds cutting open your Crunchwrap just to make sure there's chicken in it. That'd be absurd. I'm glad it was nice of him, or of course, your husband was nice enough to get you another one. What a gentleman. Whoa. Uh-oh. What's oh rock? We're good. You guys see that expert dodge? Only on Clocky streams will you see expert dodges like that. What's up? All right. Sorry for the loud pop that comes on when I turn my microphone back on. I wish I didn't do that. I feel like it's a little loud on your guys' end. Twister Ankle, this girl, Lexi, welcome on in. I'm sorry to hear that about your ankle. Hopefully that gets better soon. Lacks the digestive enzymes to digest it. Yep. Model Left 4 Dead 2 might be my favorite thing on the planet right now. Nice. How is it modded? In what way? Sorry about your ankle. I don't care that you broke your ankle. Is it ankle? Is that the meme? I can't remember. That sounds right. Nope. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh. Oh, big carp, dude. That's why I like nighttime, because you get carp and Staryu. And sometimes the carp are alphas. That could have been a shiny. It's elbow. Okay, whatever. The witches look like Saul Goodman. Oh no, dude. Not Saul Goodman. Guess what I have again? Oh man, Mills. That sucks. Too big Staryu. I wonder how many actual alpha checks we're getting too. Because we're only counting the static spawn. But we could be getting alpha checks occasionally as well, which is what I also like about this method. Yeah, that sucks. It's Elmo. Widowy elbow. I don't care that you broke your elbow. I would know. I'm a meme ward. Oh, hey Gracie, what's up? You wanna come up here? Oh, it's the cutie. There she goes. She's gone. Jesus, what was that? Slammed the door. My elbow feel funny. My elbow feel funny. I don't care that your elbow feel funny. It's late. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. You can blame Keith. Keith got the shalpha Staryu, and I was like, I gotta keep trying. I stayed up for like an extra hour and a half. I was so glad because I was only like casually doing this before because I really didn't know if it was re-rolling the static spawn over here. I don't know. For some reason, I thought static spawns maybe were treated different by this whole thing. I wasn't sure. We don't know. We're just all guessing, you know. There's a video. Okay, so if you look at the top left, you can kind of see it. It's hard to see on shorts, but in the top left of the game screen, there's like a compass with a map on it. Oh my gosh, look at all these Alpha Staryu. Wow. Anyway. Free will. Get him out of there. Oh. I forgot what I was talking about. I lost the plot. We're doing checks though. Amba, welcome on in, Amba. How's it going? Amba today got freaking shiny Tyrantrum, which is incredible. Heck yes. Keith got shiny Onedge. I don't know if he's still here. He probably is doing some checks. More power to him. Heck yeah. Oh, and the map on the top left. So yeah, we're talking about the map on the top left. Around it, there's a circle, and it tells you like what time of day it is. So it's ticking towards daytime right now. So as that red part gets smaller, I don't know if you can even see it, but it's mostly grayed out because that's so much time has passed, if you think about it that way. So if I switch it to day, right? Every time you like pause to open the map or a menu or something, time pauses. So there's this video of Philly Beats You. He's like saying it's really good if you do this in this video, and no one knows what they're talking about, you know. But that's the fun of this whole thing. He says if you go to this restaurant that's over here, it technically reloads all the Pokemon over here, and it stays that time of day for longer. It stays nighttime longer. That's technically not true because all it's doing is I think time also pauses when you enter a restaurant in this game for some reason, just like when you open a menu or a map. So really, you're not saving time and getting like more checks during nighttime because like the idea behind that is that you want it to be nighttime as long as you can make checks without having to worry about going to a bench and resetting the whole thing because it takes forever to get through the day night cycle in this game. It's annoying. Which happened in real life, yeah. But I think he's like he was telling people in the video that it's faster, but technically, I don't think it helps at all because it, when you go into the restaurant, you're not getting any checks. There's like no Pokemon in there, so it's loading like a whole different map. There's no Pokemon in there. So if anything, it just takes longer for you to look at like 5 Pokemon. You're like cutting your checks in half almost going into a restaurant and coming back out. The reason why like the zone 3 check is faster is because when you enter so there's a spot in zone 3, right? I'm sure you've seen it today at some point. This is the easiest way to get shiny Pokemon because it loads in like you get like 7 or 8 checks. It's a good amount of checks every like couple of seconds. And the reason for that, I think, is because when you go up here as well, there are still Pokemon spawning down there. You see how there's like 2 Skidoo, Fletchling and stuff, right? So those Pokemon can be shiny when I go up here because spawns work on the x-axis of the map, not the y-axis of the map. So the range at which Pokemon can spawn in at, I think probably has a y-axis cutoff, but I think most of the buildings in this game, they're not that tall. Like if we go back to the top of the building here and we like, let's say we put a marker right at the bottom of it, it'll probably tell us, but we have to make sure it's at the bottom here. Right now to the ground, it is 32 meters. So if you think of all the Pokemon that can spawn around me as a big circle, every time you go up and down these stairs, you're spawning that many Pokemon in. Up the stairs, down the stairs. Up the stairs, down the stairs. Up those stairs, down the stairs. Your first ranked battle, good luck, Amba. So that's why you do so many checks up here, because it's not just when you get downstairs. When you go upstairs, they're all spawning in as well. And since shinies don't disappear, you can hold 10 shinies in your game at a time. And then the moment you check the 11th one, the oldest shiny disappears. So you could lose shinies if you're doing this too fast. Neat. I just think that's neat. So there could be a shiny on my map right now that I don't even know about, and it might get pushed out one day. It's very possible. Back to lurking. Well, thanks for lurking, Jess. And I think that's crazy. That's why this method is like the best method to check shinies right now. And then people just get like hair ties and they hold the stick down. We probably don't get one here, but I did want to show off why that one's so good. So I think people think like, oh, if you do the restaurant one, you go in and out of the door at a restaurant. Technically, since you're keeping it nighttime longer, you're getting more checks during nighttime, but I think that's false. I think the same amount of time passes and all you're doing is taking longer to do like the exact same amount of checks you would do just doing this, which I think it takes like twice as long because you're going through 2 loading screens is how I look at it. So technically going in and out of restaurant doesn't do squat. It's mini dooms. Get ready for bedtime time. Nice. Well, have a good time. And if new Pokemon do spawn when you enter a restaurant, there's absolutely zero way of knowing whether or not the Pokemon that spawn outside of the dang restaurant are new. I doubt they do, though. That'd be crazy if they did. That would make no sense. I would be so lost at that point. I'm sure when you enter a building, you're like not on this model of the game anymore. The town model or whatever you want to call it. Have a good time getting ready for bed. Alpha Pat Rat. Like I said, if that shines, I have no choice but to accept my fate. I'm getting a shalpha and then I'm finishing the game. But I want to get a shalpha first on full odds. It might not be the Staryu, but I want it to be the Staryu. Time for me to play. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, same here. Well, Emily was nice enough to take care of him for like the last hour he was awake, but we're doing this now. Remember that I have to do something. Isn't that that's so true, Amba? Always got to do something, man. There's always something you got to do. Hey, but that's a good thing though. It means you're taken care of. A Pokeball. No. It means you're taking care of yourself though, and that's good. I just like knowing that I can't lose the shiny if it like pops up and I check it and I reset over it. It's still there. It's so nice. Yeah, you just ignore the holotech walls. The zone, I don't know. Like I said, it probably does help spawn something in or like help something, you know. You are entering a zone. Like you can't enter it other than through these doors. So I'm sure something loads, but like everything else has to do with the Pokemon itself. It might be like textures or something that it loads in when you go through the zone. Because if you look at like a Staryu on the other side of the hollow zone here, I don't know. Maybe it looks the same. It's just hard to tell through the wall. But like those Magikarp are popping in and out, but we're like close enough to them that they should spawn. But I don't always see them out here. It's not until I hit the zone that some of them I feel like spawn in. It's hard to tell because sometimes the Pokemon spawn so close to the shore too, so you can catch them. That's why this game can't have any enormous body of water. Because then you'd like probably they couldn't put Pokemon in the middle of it. It'd be hard for you to like catch them. 2 Alpha Magikarp. Nice. Gotta love it. So far we've technically checked for like 5,000 some odd Pokemon. That's why the odds are in our favor to find at least one shiny before the end of the stream. If I can keep resetting. I keep getting distracted. But that's why I love, like, you can just run through the zone and you're still getting checks. I just love that about this game. Like, I don't have to do this the whole time if I don't want to. But I do know it is the most efficient way of doing it. Don't get me wrong. I think the moment you can go AFK for it, it's like, what are you even doing? It's fun the first time you do it, but if it's like the thing you're supposed to do for the whole game, then it's kind of like, oh, come on. I think that's why I like the Zone 3 hunt, because it's literally only something that works as well as it does in Zone 3. You can't really get away with it in anything else. This is kind of close, but I don't know. It's not quite the same thing. It's way faster holding the back button because it's way less A button pressing. Yeah, it's just for tomorrow. Gotcha. Fair. Oh, see, another shiny Staryu. We got a shiny. Heck yeah. Oh, wait, was that it or is there another one? I don't know if that one saw me or not. That thing shines super close. Here. We'll leave the zone and come back in and see if that was the noise. I want to make sure I'm not missing another one somewhere. The fish are already on the bridge still. Is there something else that's shiny here that I can't see or something? I don't know. I feel like I would miss a Badu shiny. If I missed a Patrat shiny, I would not care. Binacle is green, that I can miss. I think it's a Staryu though that we got. Heck yeah. We do have one shiny Staryu, but I'll take 2. Look at that. Sometimes the animation glitches too, and it plays the same animation like 3 times. It's weird. Whoa. It's moving. Excuse you, sir. Wow. Not the screech. Yeah. Thanks, guys. If we get another one, I might make sure that like nighttime spawns persist. We don't know 100%, or I think we do. Has anyone been willing to sacrifice a shiny to see if they stay during like the day-night cycle switch? I don't know. I'll do the next one. If it is a Staryu, it kind of has to be a Staryu. That's the only nighttime spawn on this map. If it can spawn during the day and it spawns at night, when time resets, those Pokemon don't go away. But all the other Pokemon do change out. Did I get your text? No, I don't have my watch on. Let me see it. Yeah, we could. Razzie did? Cool. Is that what he meant by? He said he signed something today, and if he, I asked him, but I think I got busy at work. It's so hard to keep track of a stream while I'm on the job, unfortunately. With a shalpha carp earlier? Oh, okay, gotcha. Just to check it out. I am a pool of wisdom. Become a pool of wisdom. It's still there. Fair. I am a poo. I don't know what most things mean, yet he did with a shalpha carp earlier. Gotcha. Yeah, it was still there. Good stuff. Well, I'm glad it was. I'll science it too, just so I can see it from my own eyes. But that's awesome. I'm glad that it stays too. So you really can't lose shinies, which is pretty sick. I mean, you can like get to the point where you have to knock them out to catch them, and then they're gone. But like if you save before that, then you can just reset whenever they get angry. That's the best way to do it because you can't beat or catch them, so you don't want to like risk like accidentally catching them before it loads or whatever saves. It's way better off to just like the moment it gets angry, just to reset and keep trying from there. That's before it auto saves. That's the only way to kind of make sure, like, guarantee that it persists. I think, like, if you run away from it and fast travel too, it's better or it works. But like, loading the game, I think it's just faster. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many times you'd like get into a situation like that anyway. A few Pokemon maybe like Beldum. Beldum like takes forever. Catch rate on Beldum is not high. It's hard. There's a lot of Pokemon that you do have to throw a couple of balls at when you're trying to catch them, especially alphas. Although I feel like alphas can be a bit easier to guarantee. You know, they don't run away. Even if they do run away, they're aggressive. They don't despawn. So I mean, shinies don't despawn in general, but alphas definitely don't. Shinies can despawn if you interact with them though. So you could like interact with a shiny Fennekin, and if you try to catch it and it runs away, you're done for. So that like those spawns, you really do have to. I think Froakie's the same way because if it sees you, it jumps and it's gone. Because you interacted with it, and then it counts as interacting with it. So you have to save when those spawn in because you could lose it. And I think the thing is though, I think if you fail to catch it, I don't think the game auto saves because you didn't battle or knock anything out. So I think you can reset once you know it's going. Otherwise, you just don't catch it and you still reset. It's the whole thing. So I believe. But that would make the most sense in my brain. Maybe not everyone's brain. That's fair. Amba, watching you today made me want to do the Tyrantrum checks at some point. But knowing against base odds is just, it's so grueling. It's the worst part. It is like a classic like reset hunt at that point. The fact that you can buy a bunch of fossils and do it is pretty cool. Like I think that'll be a fun fossil week hunt. I'm sure a lot of people will do that whenever we decide to all hunt fossils or whatever, but it's still there. Nice. We could do it whenever too, to be fair. I know it. I want to get a bunch of money first though. Like I want to beat the game, get a bunch of money, and then see how many fossils I can buy. And then we just turbo button A, baby. That's all we do. There you go, yeah. What's crazy too is that they still allow fossils to be alphas as well, which is awesome. Like they have the mark and everything, and they're big. I think they have the mark. It's pretty sick. Or maybe they're just XL. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure someone said you can get them alpha though. Like they have the mark and everything, which is pretty slick. So alpha Auroras, shalpha Auroras is gonna be like impossible. But at least like those hunts are gonna be grueling, but at the same time, at the very least, it's not freaking dimension hunting. Or what's it called? The time dimension thing. The fact that you have to wait 20 minutes to maybe get the chance of seeing the Pokemon you're looking for, that always sucked. At least this is like guaranteed checks at the very least. With fossils. Something. It's like base odds, and like getting an alpha is also a 1 in 100 chance, so you really have to get lucky, but that's right, space time distortions, yeah. The STD. Yeah. At least these are guaranteed checks, because those you could go into that, and then if the Pokemon's not in there, you might not even find it. All right, we'll probably wrap this all up at 9 o'clock. So we're going to keep getting some checks in, but then I got a hard out here. I might just play through the rest of the game on my own anyway, if I don't get the shalpha here. But then we can always come back to this even before I get the charm. Like, I'm cool with doing, like, shiny hunting on stream and then, like, playing the game and stuff in the background. So, next time I play this, maybe I will be farther along. I mean, naturally, if I get the shiny charm before the next time I can stream, then that's what we're doing. I'll probably have a ton of time, I'm sure. We're going to Tennessee this weekend for a wedding. So, I'm sure Emily will drive for a little bit of that. And for that small amount of time, I'll probably be playing this. So, not doing this though. I'll probably be playing the game. I'll have to do like battles or something at that point, probably. I know I'm close to ending the game, like the story at least. So, all the other stuff, I'm sure, is gonna take a ton of time. But this game's fun. If you like Pokemon, you'll love this game. The animations are cool. Being able to see all of these moves in like this context, I think, is really awesome. Every move seems to have a bit of character, so it's a ton of fun. I think 240 Pokemon is a good amount. The fact that they're all ones we know is cool, and we got new megas. Thanks for the luck, Dorian. I appreciate you. So we'll definitely get the shiny charm for sure, but it might take time, and we might have to do another full odds hunt, or we'll get it and we'll be set without doing full odds. We did get shiny Staryu today though, so that's sick. Getting another one of those is nice. I still need a Magikarp. Still have not seen a golden Magikarp yet. It's the only thing. But hopefully we can get it at some point. I'll run in here and look at some stuff. Big carp. What if I run in here and there's big carp on the bridge? There's big carp on the bridge. Take it to the chorus. Oh, man. All right. And if you just wanted to check Shalva's here too, and you didn't really care about checking anything else, you could just do bench resets, but this Battle Zone activated screen takes forever. But I think this is because that's like loading the whole map, so it needs the time to load the map, so it's like a necessary evil. Like the loading screen would still take just as long. if we didn't sit through it. So at least you get a weird looking animation where they say battle zone activated. I don't know. It looks cool at least, but otherwise you just be staring at a blank screen. The thumbnail's gonna be whack. Are you making a thumbnail? That's fun. I love making thumbnails. I did use AI to edit the bottom part of the Staryu in the thumbnail to make it look like hexagony and stuff. But other than that, everything else is me, putting like editing stuff and moving it around and all that. It's a good time. The Yu-Gi-Oh one? Oh, that's right. That's tomorrow. That's so cool. I'm excited for that. That'll be a ton of fun. Make sure, can I get Amber, drop your own link? Or if another mod happens to be listening, drop Amber's link. But Amber is going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh tomorrow, or at least making a deck for Dorian, and then Dorian's going to have to pilot the deck to victory. It's going to be funny. Make sure you guys watch it. I'm sure Dorian will knock it out of the park. Remember, Amber, you can't give him Ash Blossom. You can't give him the easy way out. You're just going to give him a gimme. You give him that. We got to make it not. I think you should try to make a winning deck, but that card to me is just like, who the hell cares? You know what I'm saying? Who the hell cares? Oh, nice, yeah. If you guys are out there and you aren't subscribed to the Dice Arts, make sure you do. Guys, Drumsticks is in the lead, which I'm happy to see. Because me too. Drumsticks are better. They're just the superior form of chicken. I don't make the rules. I just know what they are. But there's nothing wrong with a good tender. I'm just saying, like, the best way to eat. And then probably flats are my least favorite. Like, my order is drumsticks, tenders, and then probably flats. One of these times the Badoo is gonna spawn. And I'm gonna be so happy. But this is definitely a hunt we'll do once we get the shiny charm, and it'll probably be a lot faster. Charm in this game is nuts if you just commit to doing like this, over and over again. Some of these alphas will be pretty easy to snag, I will say. Purely because you just don't worry about checking it. And that's how you do it. Probably off stream too, I'm going to see if I can find my other controller that has turbo on it. Because I think that controller will work. It's a bit newer. And I can probably figure it out a bit easier, so. Or I'll have to use this controller, which I can figure this one out too, but. I'm sure I have that controller somewhere in one of these boxes I still have all backed up, so. There's not too many boxes behind me, but there definitely are a few. Staryu chilling, Magikarp chilling. Big Carp chilling on the bridge. When both of those are alphas, it's the best. I love it. I'm so glad that alphas don't knock you on your butt anymore either, thank goodness. We could do this too, but I don't know if the zone's quite long enough to respawn most shinies. Like, you're gonna... Like, you only get like a couple checks doing it this way, and it takes way longer than if you just did this, so... Running back and forth on this map actually is the least efficient way to make checks on this map. Which, I mean, if you're okay with that, but you're really not going to see a lot of extra shinies, like, ever. It's pretty much a one direction fast travel back kind of map. Some maps you can run from one corner to the other, and you do get different spawns every time. Some are large enough for that. I think the graveyard is large enough for that, The graveyard, there's even a chunk of like land where there's not many Pokemon that spawn around you, so you definitely get fresh spawns pretty often running back and forth in the graveyard on Zone 4. Another alpha Staryu. We're seeing lots of alphas. It's good. Can you still see me? This is why I also don't just run in here when I do this either. I have to make sure I like time this out. But so far we've gotten tons of shiny Pokemon. We've been cooking. Doing pretty well. Alphas though, we have none. So we're trying for it here. What even to name this thumbnail? Disgusting. Toy Post, welcome on. You got the bird in the line? Nice. Congratulations. That's awesome. Those are cool. I love Staryu, so I guess I just felt like being different. And it's a quick check. I mean, I love Magikarp too, but I'd love Staryu. We do have a couple regular ones at least. Can I say we haven't got a regular shiny Magikarp yet? A little sad, not gonna lie. But yeah, that Zone 3 reset method is so broken. I love it. It's so good. This is all without Charm too, so. Imagine if we had Charm. If we had Charm, man, after a while, you're getting shinies all the time. I'd be like, ugh. Some shinies, you know, you get to the point where you're like, do you even catch them? It's going to get to a point for a lot of people, like when you are like, when you've caught everything you're looking for at the end of the day, like it's almost cooler just to leave the shiny on the screen because at least it doesn't take up other shiny spawns from happening. So you can have a whole like area full of shiny Pokemon. Not full, but mostly full of shiny Pokemon at some point before you get like the alpha you're looking for. And I think that's neat. I wonder how many shiny Pokemon people can get before they get the one they're looking for, though. That'll be the interesting thing to figure out. But right now, a lot of the shinies are Pokemon I do need, so I'm catching them. I'm catching them. Bro, I got shiny routes behind a building I can't get on top of yet. Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't go anywhere for some time. There's got to be a way around it or something. Well, you don't even have the double jump yet in the story. See, that's why I wouldn't be running around the map until I got the double jump. If I were you. There's so much of the map that's like kind of technically closed off without that, I think. There are definitely some zones that expect you to be able to get across rooftops and stuff to get to other rooftops. Another thing I looked at the other day, was I was trying to figure out if you can like get around, like if you can go from one point of the map to the other point of the map. I think the way you have to do it is on the outside, but the issue is whenever you get to a major street here, it's too large typically that you have to touch the ground. But I was trying to see if you could do the floor is lava on this map. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think you can. Just sad. Alpha Staryu is slick. It's like 3 of them here. That's pretty slick, though. I know where there's like a kind of consistent alpha rolled spawn. I don't know if there's like a fixed one. I don't know if it's a fixed spawn either, but a video told me to go to a certain spot to check for alpha routes, and on my second check it was right there. So I don't know if that was just luck or if it just spawns there kind of often. So I don't know. I wonder how far away you could run to like respawn this Staryu too. Because if you can see it, it spawns in. Oh, a shiny. Hold on. Did we finally get one of the Magikarps to spawn shiny? Hold on. Hopefully we did. No. Well, then what the heck shined? You guys heard that, didn't you? Is it on like a rooftop, you think, maybe? I'm not crazy. I know I heard the noise. Where is it at? It can't be over here either because it would have to be like... It's got to be on top of a building, right? Or is there like something else over here that it would have been by? Maybe it was a Pokemon that I scared away? It's got to be on this rooftop up here. Fletchling on an archway just outside of the big rock. On an archway? Like over here? What in the world? Keith, how did you find that? Is that just because you know the area that well? That's insane, Keith. How do I get it, though? Like this? I bet I can hit it from here. Ugh. I should probably save before I do this, huh? Just in case I lose it. Good one the other day, that's awesome. I love doing that. I can do this too because I know I can just get him back from the, what's it called? Nice. Thank you, Keith. Oh man, if it wasn't for you, I would not have known where that was. That's incredible. Thank you so much. You knew the exact thing to say to get me on the right track to find it too. Thank you. Keith is so good. Thank you so much, Keith. Keith is the real gamer. At the end of the day, he's the one with the shalpha Staryu. Bro's been cooking. All right, we'll end at 12:25 here, and then I think we'll call it. Thanks a ton for everybody that came out today. I'm glad I got to stream for a couple hours and do some checks. It's been fun. I've probably done more than this, check-wise total. Like I said, I did this with Keith like for an hour and a half the other night, pretty consistently. So, it's probably more checks than this, but that's okay. It's probably double this. So, we're still not close to odds. We're about half. So, who knows? Maybe I'll get this before. Maybe I won't. Depends on whether or not I got time in the future here. But you probably won't see me this weekend at all. that makes the most sense, right? And then, yeah, the next time I'll probably be able to stream is like, we have to get ready Thursday, and I have to do some stuff tomorrow too. So, I mean, maybe I'll have time tomorrow night, but probably not again until like next week. So, I appreciate everybody for coming out. I went past the checks, didn't I? They're so fast, guys. The checks are so easy. I literally forget how long they take because I feel like they should take longer. Usually when I say we need to do 10 more checks, it takes like, 10 minutes. But in this game, it's so quick. I didn't even know if fletchling spawns back there, Keith. The fact that like that many have generated in and I didn't even notice until just now is crazy. That's nuts. All right, well, I think that's going to be it. Didn't get it today, but that's all right. I might try to go for it off stream too, or yeah, I don't think I'll be coming back. I would like to play the game. This game is fun to play too. So I haven't done 1,000 battles yet, so it hasn't gotten boring to me yet. So all right. Well, thanks to everybody for coming out. Y'all are awesome. And there's a Magikarp in the middle of the road over here. Is that someone's Magikarp, or is that just okay? That is someone's Magikarp. I sent it? Heck yeah. I'll check it out later, Amba. I appreciate you all a ton. Thanks so much for watching. And this is Clocky. Clocking out. I'll see you around.